It's the Sunday Chronicle on Stax 92.1. It's the Sunday Chronicle. We gon' give the news and keep you up to date. From crimes to the politics, you gon' know what's up about your way. We give 2 thumbs up to everyone out here doing their thing. We gon' show mad love to all the ones working hard in communities. It's the Sunday Chronicle.
Good morning and welcome to the Sunday Chronicle. I'm your host, Yanice Jackson, coming to you from Stax 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community because community knows what community needs. I'd like to thank you all for being here again, bright and early on this Sunday morning. I appreciate my listeners and my followers. We could not be here without you on this season 3. Yes, y'all, season 3. That means we have been here. We have been here since 2020, and I am so glad. I'm glad to have my co-host to the left here, Mr. Span. How's it going, Span?
It's going fantastic. I mean, given this is a Sunday morning, the fact that I'm bright and chipper is pretty much, that's a miracle, but I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it, Giannis. It is hard to be up on a Sunday morning.
Yes.
I don't even do much on a Saturday night. It's just like getting up on a Sunday morning is like, wait, what?
You know what? Getting up every morning for me is tough now. I have a toddler and I'm like, oh, and then I get up and then my body, I hear like these cracks. I'm like, oh. Why is my body cracking?
I have met your beautiful toddler too, and he's such a wonderful child. He's also a lot of wonderful at the same time.
He's a lot of
wonderful. Yes.
Yes. Did you see my post? And we're gonna get to my guest in a second. Did you see my post on Facebook?
No, I did not see your post on Facebook.
Okay, so my child, I made a post this morning. I said, so raise your hand if your child has ever jumped in the fountain at the Lansing Mall. And so
Wait, you mean to tell me he was just next to you and then the next minute he was gone running towards the fountain and you couldn't stop him?
We were walking past it. We were right by the fountain. I mean, and
okay.
I don't know if it was like a jump or a lunge. It happened so fast, but I mean, his whole body wasn't submerged in it, but it was enough, because it was winter and his coat was wet, and I was like, that would happen to me. That's my life, right?
In winter?
In winter. And so I say I am really thankful that my buddy Kubwa was there at the mall. Yes, at Colele Energy. And so he was able to get me a shirt for Liam. So he didn't submerge his whole body, but I would say enough that I could not take him outside with that. And so he got a shirt, and it says, I think it was like, what stays in Vegas or something. It was like a Las Vegas shirt. And I'm like, God. Great.
Okay.
So if you ever see Liam with the Las Vegas shirt, that's the story behind the Vegas shirt. That's how I got it. And so I'm gonna stay on Target here, but I just had to share that with you because that's my life.
Oof.
And you saw us at the Meijer the other day, but I'm not gonna...
You looked so tired.
I was exhausted.
Giannis had this look on her face like, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it will involve a nap after I put this boy down.
It sure did.
I saw that and I was like, should I even say hi?
When you called me, you're like, Yanice. I'm like, oh. I mean, I was out of it. And my kid had just had this major meltdown at the checkout because I wouldn't buy him Skittles. And I was like...
Over Skittles.
Skittles. And it wasn't even the big bag. It wasn't that. It was one of those ones that be like this big. It's like 2 inches long and it's in the plastic container. They make it look cute, but it's nothing in there and it costs $4. And I said, I refuse to buy this for him. Yeah. We're going to go to, what's that, Dollar General. I'll get you the big one. But I'm like, no, because he did that the other day. And some lady just gave him Skittles. I'm like,
oh my God.
I was like, look, I can afford them, but I just refuse to buy a little tube of those things for $4.
Yeah, you're not spending $4 on 4 individual Skittles. No, thank you.
That's all it's in there. here, and then, but you know what? We'll
All right,
get into the skills.
yeah.
Okay, because I'm gonna introduce my guest. She over here laughing. So y'all, I want you to just give it up for my guest. Her name is Miss Stacy Lewis.
Stacy Lewis.
Yes, and she has just been here. She is such a blessing to the community. She is a State Farm insurance agent, CLU, CHFU, and I think I know what those letters mean, but I'm gonna let her explain it. She's on 4020 South Cedar, y'all. She been there. She is there. She is up in here now, and I'm gonna give the floor to her. But first, I want you to answer this though. Do you know Jake from State Farm?
I do know Jake.
Oh
Jake,
my goodness.
I do know Jake from
You
State
know Jake?
Farm.
Oh my goodness.
Yes,
I think it's required by law in State Farm. Because, I mean, he's so, like, when they had the white dude, and now even with the black dude, like, it's so, like, he's so everywhere.
Yes, and he's very relatable.
Is he really?
Yes, he is.
Oh my
He was at a
goodness.
conference that we had in Vegas. We had all the agents from across the country in Vegas, and they bought out the stadium, and they had entertainers for us. Cedric the entertainer was there, but Jake was there.
Jake was there. Is it
Aaron
just
Rodgers?
Is it just for State Farm people?
Yes, that one was just for State
because I
Farm.
want to meet Jake from State Farm. But okay, you go ahead.
Well,
Stacey,
let me tell you something.
Stop lying. You just want to touch his arm. Stop playing.
All right.
Jake, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say nothing about Jake from State Farm. I do want to meet him though.
Well, let me tell you a secret. He is in my lobby right now, life size. Stand up on Jake.
Okay,
so come
I'm
by
gonna do
my
a
office
selfie with
and
him.
you will see Jake.
I'm coming over there to do a selfie.
Yes,
Okay.
for sure. Well, thank you for having me here, Yanice, and thank you, Span, for having me on your program. I really appreciate it. And happy morning to everyone.
Yes,
this
yes.
Sunday. I'm sorry.
What's wrong? Oh no, go ahead. Just tell us about you and the letters behind your
Yeah,
name.
I especially want to know what those letters mean, but it's like CLU, CF.
CLU is the
Certified.
Chartered Life Underwriter.
Okay.
And the CHFC is the Chartered Financial Consulting. So I do insurance, and I also help people with their life insurance as well as financial planning. So we kind of want to take care of everyone's needs, the things that might happen to them, and then the things that they dream about happening in the future. So
that's
yeah.
nice. So life, health, auto,
Auto, home.
Do you do variable products as well?
We do variable products as well, mutual funds.
Oh
as
wow!
well. So yeah.
And y'all, that takes some certifications, y'all.
Yes,
You
it
cannot just sell those things without the certification. So
I'm sorry. What is a mutual fund?
A mutual fund is a group of stocks that you buy together, so you don't have to buy each individual stock and spend $1 million. You can buy shares of all these different stocks at one time.
Huh.
And you can continually dollar cost average and invest.
So literally, it's not putting your eggs in one basket, but putting your money in one basket full of eggs in one go.
Exactly. So if one stock fails, you don't lose it all. When Enron went out of business, yes, you have 499 other stocks that are doing well in your portfolio.
Nice.
So
Okay.
that's like probably the epitome of balancing your portfolio, then, right? And does it move the depending on like the market, the interest rates of the products typically?
Yes, for sure. But
Okay.
most of what I do on a daily basis is auto insurance, and I help people protect their assets, their homes. For a lot of people, that's their biggest investment. We also do renter's insurance, which a lot of people don't know. It costs $1 a day to have that coverage, and it protects you from fires and lightning and windstorm and hail and smoke damage.
Yeah, we're needing some of that in Michigan.
Yeah, because we know landlords ain't protecting you from nothing.
And didn't we just have a hailstorm?
Yes,
too?
we did.
It's like, I mean,
Let's see. We had a tornado warning yesterday that hit a county, hit Portage, which is around us, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
Like about a month ago, we had a tornado watch that we had to be especially diligent here in this building for.
Wow.
And I remember in the fall, we had a fall storm that had 80-mile-per-hour winds, but they would not call a tornado watch. But the winds were commensurate with that. But it knocked our power mast at our house off, and so we lost cable and we lost electricity.
is that the one from last August? It's like
August/September,
declared
yes.
a natural disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can actually get federal funding for that. Well, I think it might have ended. It just closed yesterday. Okay, but I mean that was serious. We went through. What town did it hit the hardest? It was like Fowlerville type area.
And Grand Ledge. It hit a lot of places pretty hard.
like-
I have customers here in Diamondale and Lansing that had hail damage from that storm.
I
Man,
saw
yeah.
metal wrapped around like the electric wires. I said, that is some force. And field that looked like literally a cone funnel went there. Mm-hmm. And so I said, wow.
When you drive on 96 East, you can see on both sides of the road all the trees that were just wiped out.
They're gone.
Like, it's just, I guess arborists say if you lose too many branches in a certain amount of time, it kills trees because they can't recover. Mm-hmm. And that storm did that to just like blocks worth of trees up and down 96. They're like cutting them down now. There's just dead trees all over the place. It's just, it's impressive in its sheer power, but also scary in that it could one day be you. Mm-hmm. And that's, of course, why you would call someone like Stacy Lewis from State Farm.
So what happened when that happened? Off the hook, huh?
Yes. We had so many calls coming through the office, and we helped them to file claims. We helped them to start the process of what information you're going to need, what contractors you need to call, all of that information. Yes,
that's
we had
cool.
so many calls.
Those were like 24-hour days, weren't they?
Yes, they were. Oh, yes, they were.
I bet it was. And you got a good team, right?
Yes, definitely.
The ladies at the desk are on point. Yes. I mean, I called. They made sure to get the messages, and they are on point. I like your staff.
Yes, I could not do what I do without my team.
Yes.
Man.
And we appreciate you. We do, because I think sometimes these types of positions get overlooked. But it's so important to insure your assets. And you know what, y'all, I want to go in deep, but we are at the midpoint right here. And so I'm going to take a small break, but I want to come back and I want to talk about whole life versus term and protecting the assets and how people can get a hold of you and community service, because it's a lot of stuff. We haven't chatted in a while, and I want people to know like who I have here. This is an important person, y'all. She all in the community. But we're going to be back, but not before reminding you that you're listening to the Sunday Chronicle, heard every Sunday morning at 7 a.m. on Stax 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community, because community knows what community needs. We'll be back after this.
At Lansing Community College, I'm learning for my future. LCC offers 1- and 2-year pathways to careers in healthcare, IT, manufacturing, and other professional trades. More than 500,000 professional trades jobs will need to be filled in Michigan by 2026. So I know I'm learning for a great career. I belong at LCC. You belong here too. Visit lcc.edu/youbelong and enroll today.
Everything is expensive right now. Gas, food, you name it. You're spending more, you are making the same or less money. So what do? You rack up credit card debt. That's what you do. It's not your fault. It's the economy. And guess what? If you rack up too much credit card debt like some of us, you can't pay your bills. Then the credit card companies, as nice as they are, start hounding you for money. Then you start your downward spiral. A smart thing for you to do is to call the Zero Debt. They can help you consolidate all your credit card bills into one affordable payment. Millions of people have done it. It works to make you debt-free. Make this free call right now. It costs you nothing to learn more.
800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. That's 800-406-6569.
And welcome back to the Sunday Chronicle. I'm your host, Yanice Jackson, coming to you from Stax 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community, because community knows what community needs. I got a little tongue-tied there, but we're back and we're talking to my special guest, Stacy Lewis, and she's from State Farm Insurance. She just told me that she knows Jake from State Farm, so I'm really hyped up about that. And we're talking about claims and life insurance, health insurance. So let's talk a little bit about protecting your assets.
Yeah.
Term life versus whole life. I'm not going to get into that with people. People like to argue me down. I got both.
Which is a smart move.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Just a little quick background. I lost my mom when I was 15 years old, and that was very devastating. It's already hard to lose your mom, emotionally, but then the financial end of it came into play because my family was very poor, and we didn't have money to pay for a funeral. And then there were 3 kids that needed to be housed and fed fed and clothed, and it was very difficult for my family to move forward. So life insurance is something that I'm passionate about and that I talk to my customers about, because at some point, I'm not going to be here, you're not going to be here. It's one of those things that just is, it's guaranteed. So you can purchase term life insurance for those temporary needs. You might have some debts that you want to make sure are taken care of. You might want to pay your house off so the kids can continue to stay there. You might have those short-term needs that you need that term insurance for, because term insurance is a lot less expensive simply because it's temporary. You may pass away in that term, you may not pass away, but we all need whole life if you want to make sure that when you are no longer here, you have money to take care of those final expenses, be it burial and funeral, be it creating a legacy, which is something that's important for me. It's an instant legacy. The policy will pay once you're no longer here, and your family, my goal anyway, is grandkids can buy a house, can start a business, can do some things that I wasn't in a position to do when I was younger. So I'm very passionate about life insurance.
And that's good. I mean, just from my side, I see that it's very crucial to any financial portfolio. It's like the base of it, correct?
It is.
It's like, trying to build without that. It's just like, how do you do it, right?
You can't do that.
Because I think about, for me, I purchased a return of premium term for a 30-year mortgage to cover that. And so if something were to happen, then, the kids wouldn't have to worry about trying to pay those debts off. But then I have this whole life, which builds the cash value that kind of, I guess it could maybe keeps up with inflation, hopefully, probably not now, but yeah, it buys, for me, I've selected paid up additions. So the policy is growing. So tell me a little bit about what you do as far as the code and keeping up with these insurance laws, right? Because there's state laws that change a lot, right?
They change constantly, and we just had no-fault reform that happened a few years ago. So one of the things about the designations that I have, the CLU and CHFC, is continuing education. It allows me, it mandates really that I continue to learn about the industry that I'm in and stay up to date on all the new laws. Yes, we had no-fault reform that happened, which completely changed how auto insurance is done in Michigan and what options that you have.
Is that why my insurance bill went up like $150?
Not really, but sort of, kind of. The Michigan Catastrophic Claims Association increased its fee. So during the pandemic, people weren't driving. All the insurance companies in Michigan lowered rates because there were less claims, because there are less people on the road. Well, the MCCA is a fund that only Michigan has, and so they increased their fee last year because more people are on the roads, more accidents, more injuries, so the fee went up. Good news is it's going down this year.
Is it going down?
Yeah, in the future.
Oh, in the future. Okay, because I was ready to do, I'm going to redo.
And the other thing is it's costing us more to fix your car when you have an accident, right? So the new cars new cars are more expensive, which drives up the cost for used cars. So if you total your vehicle, it's going to cost your insurance company more. When you have to take it to one of the service shops to have it repaired, it's going to cost a lot more. So that's why our rates, unfortunately, are up, no matter what company.
So do you say we should get a beater, too, on the side? Just get a beater.
I'm just saying, might not be a bad idea. Something you could just put liability on.
Yeah, I'm going to get a beater. Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, given the way, Michigan roads are better now because our governor got a whole bunch of money through Build Back Better, and she is straight up fixing these roads. And I know because driving through massive portions of the area is driving me crazy and made me want to pull my short butt hair out. But at the end of it, I didn't want to say the other one. But it's enabling us to have better roads for at least a significant, because they are taking these roads. Like it used to be, they would just tear some stuff out like 2 inches down and then just slap some stuff on, or maybe no, they going 5 foot deep into the ground and fixing stuff for the future. So for now, it looks like Michigan might have better roads. But even so, like with everything going on with climate change and things you have to be concerned about, having a second car is definitely something everybody should have. And I'm pretty sure that given the way insurance works, you're the official person here, but like there's ways to insure a second car without having to take on a massive payment on top of that. I mean, but you got to have a second car.
Yeah, I feel that way because you just never know when you hit a pothole. And I'm with all seriousness. I mean, even when I had a bigger vehicle, I would hit those potholes and I'm like, why do I have to keep getting a wheel alignment? Or you know, something would be torn up on the front end and all these types of things. And so, yes, I would recommend getting a beater. I'm going to get one.
Exactly.
I saw Stacy nodding her head yes.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to insure a second car without having to take on a full-on payment, how would someone do that?
So we can write our multiple car discount, which would lower the cost for the first car as well as the second car. You can just put liability coverage on what the state of Michigan requires you to carry, which is your PIP, your liability, your property damage. And then you would have a lower payment for that second vehicle.
And y'all, if you want to get in touch with Stacy, please give her a call. Stop by at 4020 South Cedar Street. If she's not there, the ladies will take care of you. They will take care of you, I promise. And you can also give her a call at the office. Stacy, what's that number?
It is 517-887-1777. You can also Google me, Stacy Lewis State Farm or Stacy Lewis Lansing, and I will come up.
See, all right, y'all. Don't forget you and send her your declarations page, and that will help you. That's on the front page of your insurance. That way, she can take that information and make a good comparison. Multi-car discount. You know, she'll do the house, the renter's insurance. That means you can cover your storage, your cars, your RVs, your boats, and all of that stuff.
And is there a plan that you can pay for that will ensure that when you come through, Jake from State Farm will show up too?
I want that one.
Yeah, there's got to be a Jake from State Farm
We gotta
plan.
have him on a Sunday Chronicle. I want him here.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'll bring them.
Yeah, that smile, dude. It's like, man, your teeth are blinding me, bro. Good grief. Do they clean your teeth with good grief, man?
I just want to meet Jay from State Farm.
Stan is hilarious.
But so I'm just excited to have you here. Now, we talked about work. Now it's time to talk about some of the community stuff, because I know that you have been all over. You're involved with a lot of groups, mentorship, and professional groups. Tell me a little bit about that, Stacy.
Well, my Greater Lansing Area Club, which is a National Association of Negro Business and Professional Women's Clubs Incorporated.
I call them the Red Ladies.
Exactly.
I was about to say that's a lot of acronym.
I know, but the Red Ladies.
The Red Ladies, we do a lot in our community. We seek to promote the interest and protect the interest of African American business women. So we do leadership events, we do entrepreneurship, technology, and service. Most recently, we had our 41st Founders Day Awards brunch, where we had a lot of folks that we got to honor.
Was it Dr. Carmen? Is that
Dr. Carmen? Yeah,
Carmen.
she was there.
Dr. Carmen.
Dr. Carmen.
Our Community Service Award. And then we had Dr. Paul Elam. He was our Frederick Douglass awardee. Dr. Saray Eaton won our highest award, which is our Sojourner Truth Award.
Nice.
And Fabette Ingram, she got our Business Excellence Award. So we just fellowshipped. Judge Kirsten Simmons, she was our keynote speaker. Rachel LeGrand of WILX, she was our MC. So it was just great to see all of the people come together in the community and to honor those people. But most recently, we also did a community housing forum where we had the community come in and we talked to them about renting smart. If you rent, what things should you be doing? What are your rights? We talked to them about the next level. You know, what do you want to do if you want to become a homeowner? Because as we all know, rent prices have skyrocketed.
They sure have, and it's a housing crisis too. It is really difficult to get housing. So I would say if you guys can connect to any of these groups, please do. I mean, it's very important. I mean, because it helps us not to remain in these silos. Mm-hmm. And there are some resources available. There are people that you can talk to, like Stacy, that can help point you in the right direction as far as getting to some of these resources. I would love to be involved when your next event comes up. Stacy, just let me know. I'd love to be a media sponsor through the Chronicle, and so we can continue to promote these events. And our time is growing near, but I see you had a few more flyers and things, so I just wanted you to real quick run through that, because she sent me like 50 flyers, y'all. So I said I can't just like ignore all the flyers.
No.
Okay.
Okay. The very important flyer is a part of our Greater Lansing Area Club. I am on the Youth Committee of the Whole. So we all know that we have to get our young people involved.
Yes.
We have to make them leaders. We have to show them their importance. And so I'm on the committee to build our youth club for the Greater Lansing Area Club. So we are having an open enrollment event for all youth ages 12 to 18, and it will be held on Saturday, August 17th from 1 to 3. Location to be determined, but please contact me if you have any questions, or you can Google our Greater Lansing Area Club, and there's information on our website.
Okay, well, I'm just so happy. And y'all, and careers in State Farm.
Yes.
Can we reach out to you, because there's people looking around,
Yes.
and they need just give them some motivation, because this is a good career choice, correct?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is. Before becoming an agent, meaning owning my own business, I actually worked for the company for a couple of years prior to that. But we need people in underwriting and claims and agents' offices.
And they pay for you, right? They pay for your education and your variable licenses, the testing, right? And they give you a marketing budget, right?
Yes.
Probably for a small startup cost.
Yes.
So you have this model, right, to set up for you. So please call her, get in touch with Stacy Lewis, the State Farm Insurance agent. She's on the big billboards, y'all. She got the billboards going on.
Those aren't cheap either.
No, they are not. But thank you.
And I love that picture. I mean, she got the big billboard span. It's the big one. You see her when you drive.
She wants you to see she got your back.
Yeah, she does.
I do.
And she looking at you from on high.
Yes. And send me your declarations page, y'all.
Yes.
And we appreciate you, Stacy. Thank you so much for coming out today. We got to keep in touch, and let me know what's going on with your groups. And y'all, get a hold of Stacy. For real, get a hold of her. She is here. She has your back. She's on the billboard. Span.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate, everything you do to help this move forward. Y'all give it up for Span. This is my friend.
Okay, I can't take all these compliments. Can we move forward?
Okay, all right. I'll stop messing with you, y'all.
You're making me blush.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'll stop with you. I'll stop. But y'all, thank you. And thank you to my listeners. Thank you to my followers. And we would not be able to do this without you. Please, if you want to sponsor the show, if you would like to be a guest on the show, just at the Sunday Chronicle. We are on all the platforms. Hit me up, inbox me, and we'll get back with you. We want to make sure to continue to connect communities, and we are going to sign out, but not before I remind you that you're listening to the Sunday Chronicle, heard every Sunday morning on Stax 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community, because community knows what community needs. Make it a great day.
Greece is cheap.
But the airfare costs a fortune.
Paris?
Not much closer, and again, airfare...
What about Puerto Vallarta?
Let's face it, flying anywhere is just too expensive.
Wait, what's this? Low-cost airlines.
With one call to low-cost airlines, you'll drastically slash your travel costs. We're talking insanely low airline prices to any of your favorite destinations. Where would you like to go? London, Rome, Costa Rica, Australia?
Wow, that's cheap.
So why wait? Call now to learn how crazy cheap it is to fly anywhere in the U.S. or international. Our prices are so low, we can't publish them. The only way to get them is to call to instantly hear the most amazing best deals on airline travel. It's that easy. So call now and start packing.
800-719-5601. 800-719-5601. 800-719-5601. That's 800-719-5601.
Recover Now is a national campaign aimed at the education and awareness of the devastating effects of opioid and heroin abuse and curbing drug and alcohol addiction in the United States. Recover Now Now is sponsored by treatment facilities nationwide. Many of them have been where you are, and they want to help by spreading a message of hope and recovery. They're working hand in hand with major insurance companies nationwide that can help you or a loved one get clean in 7 to 30 days. Recover Now is embarking on a national outreach campaign on TV and radio to promote anti-addiction messages. So if you, a loved one, or someone you know has a problem with drugs or alcohol, do not wait. A new life for you could be 30 days away. Call us right now. I promise this call can change your life. Sponsored by the Detox and Treatment Helpline.
800-209-5173. 800-209-5173. That's 800-209-5173.